Shalom and welcome. This is 2 Minutes of Torah. This week we start reading Parashat Toldot, translated generally as generations, more appropriately translated as chronology. And we move from the generation of Abraham and Sarah, who died in last week Parsha, to the generation of Isaac. The problem in the way the Torah tells the story is that unless you are really paying attention, it feels like we read the story of Abraham, he died, Sarah died, and then we continue on with the story of Isaac. But if you look closely, you will see that this Parsha, as it starts telling the story of Isaac, is actually going back 35 years to start telling us the story of Isaac. Meaning that even though the Torah doesn't specifically says so, we know from the Torah itself that Abraham lived those 35 years around Isaac, around Rivka, and most importantly, the last 15 years around Jacob and Esau. Why is this important? Because some of the actions that we read in our Parsha today can be understood in a different way. You can look at it with a different lens if you understand that the things that happen in the parasha we're reading this week, like the selling of the birthright from Esau to Yaakov, happened during the time of the Shiva of Abraham, when their spirits were crushed by the loss of their beloved grandfather. As the leaves start to turn their color and the fall brings us both Thanksgiving and Hanukkah, that this year will, as you probably already know, happen on the same day, bring us family together and generations together. It's important to try to read the Torah, understanding how the relationship between one generation and another inspire us, inform how we live our lives, and really leaves marks in the next generation. May we really learn from this week's Parsha and take the opportunity to have meaningful times during those moments in which, as different generations come together, we celebrate, but we also inspire one another. Have a great week. Looking forward to seeing you this coming Shabbat.